Libra, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Libra, also known as the general read. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Libra, I will be speaking like I'm speaking about your person, but I could be speaking about you. We're going to get into it. You know, I want to point out, as I split the deck, is trust and deception. And those who are new to my channel, I meditate on all the energies while I shuffle, pre-shuffle. I do all my shuffles before, and my clearing and my meditation before I open the read to get into the channel message. So what I'm picking up is a lot of despair, Libra. This is out of all the reads, they've been light, and you're my last one. And this is actually feeling like the heaviest. So there's despair, and I feel hard boundaries had to be placed, or you're teaching yourself hard boundaries and not falling for old traps. I think there's a lot of healing here, self-worth, inadequacy, insecurities, or being triggered in those areas because what you thought was meant to be is in question. You know, maybe feeling a certain level of incompatibility with your person. So I feel like this is an interesting read because all the other reads have been amazing. But something shifted. So let's see what happened here with your energy, Libra. But let's get into it because I feel like this might just be a guidance for you, this reading. Okay, so give me more spirit on Libra's energy, on how to approach this connection, because I just feel despair. Yeah. What else, Spirit? Give me one more. I feel like a lot of confusion, but also just I feel disappointment and hard boundaries. Give me one more for this energy, Spirit. Thank you. All right, so what do we got? Yeah, look at this, you guys. Romantic feelings, unrequited love. So the emotions weren't reciprocated. You deserve love. Express your love. So there wasn't what I'm picking up from this energy. There wasn't a reciprocation. This is what I'm saying. It feels like an incompatibility. There's a question mark about this person you're dealing with, and it could just be the way this person's very detached. We're gonna see what comes up, but I feel like this person's focused elsewhere and it comes across extremely detached. Maybe this person's not ready for a commitment. That's why Spirit wants you to know you deserve love, so you're not making things up in your mind. What you're feeling is valid, and this might not be the person for you, you know, and it's kind of time to come to terms with that. Here we have stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, let your friends help you and calling in your soulmate. This has everything to do with still be open. I mean, this isn't it. There are many soulmates in life, you know, and this isn't it. And so don't let this kind of discourage you from finding love, because that's what I was feeling, that despair I was feeling in the beginning. I feel like I'm tired of it. It's this kind of Libra energy right now. Someone saying, I'm just over it. I'm over the dating. I'm over figuring it out. I'm over the detached people. I'm over, you know, people who don't know how to commit. So this is what this feels like. So let's see what else Spirit gives me. So this is a message for you, Libra, only for you. It would be about your person, but you're either, some of you are in different timelines. So this is going to give someone an inclination, a confirmation, validation of their own intuition of someone they are currently with. Because for some of you, you're currently with this person. For others of you, this person ghosted and you're questioning. And for others of you, you're just done. Or just in a place of like really been alone for a while. All right, Spirit, what else for Libra, please? Of course, that patience card. I mean, wow, Libra. I mean, it is what it is. So, to be honest, this is, to me, this is healing, patience. So victory, this is Six of Swords. This is, I'm sorry, Six of Wands. And this is Six of Wands, and this is finding gratitude in this space. Either way, don't recognize the fallouts, recognize what's out of balance. This is a time to take time for you and know what you deserve. I think this is to up the ante. Oh my God. I don't even remember how that saying is. I don't know why it came to my head, but you guys know what I'm saying. But we have Five of Swords, conflict and defeat. Yeah, feeling defeated in the mind, Five of Swords. Then we have more waiting, the waiting game, which is Two of Wands in this deck, and the third eye chakra, which to me is a mirroring energy. It's also a 6. So immediately I feel this is confirmation of the channel message that this has just been a long time coming, and the dating and the discouragement of like the ups and downs in your emotions, like how dating could be these high emotions and immediately can take you down sometimes. And I am feeling a level of discouragement here. And so Spirit is saying, stand your ground, right? Just don't lose hope. My Seven of Wands always feels like optimism. And the star here is healing. And again, 717, I want to point that out. That's usually union to self. This is about the healing energy of self. This is about really understanding your boundaries. 7 is a spiritual number. It's an inner awareness with the number combined with the number 1 is initiating inner awareness, self-mastery, and gaining insight about our own desires, our own soul. And so when we go into low moments like this, where we're discouraged and just done and kind of over, whatever the case may be, and in a place to make a decision, if we're with someone who is obviously not reciprocating, then this is a time to kind of take a step back and then really heal ourselves instead of feeling rejected and disappointed. This is where we get to find our inner voice here, because I feel like this is about really I'm seeing the Leo card here, where the Strength card, where it's like really building resilience within yourself and finding your own courage and self-confidence, so this doesn't trigger you. That's what I'm trying to say here. All right, Spirit, so give me more for this victory and success, this Six of Wands. And again, this is like my optimism card here. I mean, victory, you're harmonizing. So here we have Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, and it makes sense because this is about continuing to move forward physically in your life, making changes. It's by steps. You don't have to have all the answers. We don't all have the answers. We're all learning along the way, and this is allowing yourself permission to take time out to get a clear mind with this Ace of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Swords, not get bogged down. Yep, death energy in the bottom. And look what's peeking, the Ace of Cups, because this is about self-love. This is about truly finding your own self-love and putting how you give yourself love, right? Where we are projecting how we love ourselves. And so these connections are really a mirror. That's what the third eye is. So a lot of life is a mirror. If once people start to transition and really realize how much a mirror life is, it's when you start doing more self-preservation, and it's how you start freeing your soul more. So Spirit, give me more on this patience here. Why is Temperance here? Oh my God, you guys, I'm not kidding you. Look at the Leo card. This is what this is. This is to really build that resilience and that confidence and that courage within your soul and your spirit, and like really own yourself. That's really what it is. You won't be in this predicament again. Wow. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is an energetic shift for you. And honestly, we've had all the eclipses. And so this is a moving forward. So the eclipses all present to us different opportunities to change our lives. And so it can be very difficult. You know, if I look back, I did this one time and really looked at all my patterns in all my eclipses, and I really realized all the things that were released in that time frame. And so you start to respect the energies once you do that. So try to do that if you guys ever consider that. Spirit, give me more on the conflict and defeat here. Give me more on this conflict and defeat. And this is just your exhaustion, I'm honestly feeling. Give me more on this conflict and defeat. You're just ready for change. Yeah. Look at this, you guys. Could this not look any more exhausted? 5 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, the imbalance within your soul, because the 5 of Wands are the soul. So it's not only a mental battle, but it's a battle within your spirit and your soul, and you're exhausted. The Hangman, again, gaining perspective, because this is where you have to stand as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords are the single people, widowers of the deck. And so this is where you build that resilience we're talking about, that strength, those hard boundaries, that voice where you get to express yourself with so much more power and confidence because you've lived and learned. You know, don't ever dismiss your experience. They're all experience, but they all teach you something. And guess what? They make you stronger. And it doesn't need to be distorted, right? We don't want to be the distorted Queen of Swords because she could be really rude, manipulative. We want to be the healthy Queen of Swords where we can feel confident in how we express our emotions, and yet still be, and not be triggered, and not take the rejection of others or their need not to be with us, or not reciprocate personally, because it's a they problem, not our problem. It's a they problem. They have to figure that out, because if you're good and you feel free and you feel amazing and you feel like you've healed, and you know how to transmute your energies and your emotions where it's not harmful to other people, then you won't feel like, you won't feel, like I said, you won't get triggered. You'll be able to just communicate and kind of separate yourself from the emotions of others much easily, because they're not yours. They're not yours to keep, and they're not yours to process. You can understand them, we can sympathize, and we can empathize, and really look deeper, because then once you become this Queen of Swords, you could look deep. You could look deep within things with the Queen of Swords and understand. And there's no lying here. The Queen of Swords doesn't lie. She holds truth in every way. Remember, gender aside. So Spirit, give me more on this waiting game. Knight of Coins. I mean, could it be any slower? So Knight of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Because yeah, it's going to take time to heal. It's going to take time to figure out what our triggers are with this Knight of Pentacles, and to walk away. And little by little, that's why it's a waiting game, because you have to, this is also the 2 of Wands. There's a lot of decisions also that you're going to be making, but they're decisions because this is about moving forward. And so 8 of Cups is moving forward. It's releasing. It's like, I don't need any of that stuff. I'm moving towards the light. But it's going to take time, and you have to give yourself the permission and the respect to heal yourself. There goes that 7 of Wands again. That optimism, right? Stay optimistic. Don't let these setbacks, discourage you from finding true love or a companionship that you truly want. So Spirit, what is the third eye? And this is the mirror. It pretty much is. Give me more on this third eye, Spirit. There goes that 7 of Wands. And again, it's because, 7 of Wands and the Ace of Wands, it's about the Wands. And 7 of Wands and the Ace of Wands together make the 8 of Wands, which is my goodness. Eight of Wands, here we go. Which is the Eight of Wands, which is movement, change, and allowing the cosmos, like we saw the Wheel of Fortune. So we have we have the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Yep, exactly. And the Fool. Allowing the cosmos, the energy, because Eight of Wands is an energy surge, allowing what Spirit wants to show us with our life and our lessons to move us through and to set us free with the Fool, to release us from these burdens, to process. But in this space, you will process. You will have lots of new epiphanies with the Ace of Wands within your soul, because again, wands are all souls, and this is all wands here. This is everything to do with your soul and your spirit. Everything to do with your soul and your spirit. And you know, it's going to be exhausting. Knight of Wands is going to be tough. But nothing in life comes easy. We've learned that. We've lived and learned. But yet you're going to stand as this Queen of Wands. I love that the only court card here is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords. I'm sorry. Queen of Swords. Because this shows what you're about, what you're preparing to embody. There's truth, honesty, and again, it's going to be a freedom within your soul and your spirit. It's a setting free. So, you know, listen to Spirit. You're dropping things. 10 of Swords. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune again, right? Major Arcana. And this is about ending and alchemizing our life to what we truly want. So let's see what the blockage is here for you, Spirit. What is the blockage for some of our Libras? Breadcrumbs. Yeah, don't settle for bits and pieces. This is exactly what Spirit is preparing you for. And then I want to point out, afraid to love again. You know, don't worry. It's a blockage, right? This energy can block because it's just all the unrequited love. And, you know, we don't want to get discouraged. So let me do another extra for you here, because this is a different kind of reading. So let's see what your guidance is, Spirit. What is because I really feel, Libra, you're the only reading that came out like this week. But I really feel there is a transition in your soul. So let's see what your spirit and soul transitions preparing for, Spirit. What is the guidance? Let's see what the guidance is for this transition. Spirit, what is the transition for Libras? What are the transitions right now within their soul and their spirit? What else? What else? Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Look at all this confirmation, you guys. So we have dreams. That was the first card that came out. This is about moving towards what you want. You are encouraged to keep a dream journal, to decipher messages Spirit is conveying to you. Wow, isn't that what I just told you guys? I feel like I just said, you guys, I know sometimes I channel and Spirit comes through to me, and I know I mentioned, you guys, that I do write things down, or this is about, it's like in the tip of my mind. Oh God, it'll come to me. Sorry, Libra. Anyways, we've got intuition. And the gut feeling and certainty you feel about this is your intuition. Trust it. Your higher self knows what is best for you. And at this point, this is learning to tap into that intuition, learning to really respect that intuition, right? And going more with what you're feeling, the truth, right? There are a lot of truth that our soul and our spirit teaches us. And remember, this is your energy. Queen of Swords is also air energy that you're embodying. This is to prepare you to embody again your energy in full power. And then, of course, find your truth, because that's exactly what the Queen of Swords and King of Swords does. This is about truth. We are, we're not afraid to express ourselves, right? We want to live out of integrity. And so perhaps you have been misguided by falsehoods. Now is the time to shine a light on what speaks to your heart and soul. This is everything right here. This is everything about your soul and spirit's transition, and to really replenish your energy and revive your spirit so you can start over and with fresh energy and truth. And this will allow you to really create the life you want, you know, and you won't be afraid, Libra. So, all right. What is the guidance? Okay, Spirit, thank you. Prayer. So your angels and spirit guides have seen your struggles and are urging you to pray for guidance. The divine can only guide you when you specifically ask for their help. Ask and you shall receive. You know, and this is a time to really meditate, and spend time alone. I really just feel this is such a learning time in this space for you. So Spirit, what is the self-love guidance? What is the message from Source? What is the self-love message from Source for Libra? Boundaries, yes. I mean, this is everything in this reading has to do with you creating boundaries. Libra, I mean, this is it. Boundaries. Create the space for more love, connection, and inspiration to occur. Show yourself love in the form of healthy boundaries. And this is exactly what Queen of Swords teaches herself. Healthy boundaries. Nothing that violates her truth and her integrity. And it's going to be such freedom when you reach this space, Libra. You will feel liberated, and you won't fall into these traps of despair and being triggered or, you know, affected. You know, you'll find your truth and your power, and no one will shake that once you do. I promise you. All right, Libra, so I'm going to leave it right there. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message, bye.